Now proven by science, massive rogue waves were once just marine folklore. For centuries sailors swapped terrifying stories of ships mysteriously vanishing, sunk by giant walls of water that seemed to appear from nowhere. Some believe a rogue wave killed 3 lighthouse keepers who in 1900 disappeared from the Flannan Isles, a group of remote, rocky islands in Scotland's Outer Hebrides. Read more. The 121-year-old lighthouse mystery that will never be answered. The trio, so one theory goes, were freakishly swept to their deaths off their tiny island. When scheduled replacement lighthouse keeper Joseph Moore ventured ashore, he found the lighthouse empty, the clock stopped and a half-eaten meal on the table. It remains an enduring mystery. Only a few rogue waves, defined by scientists as waves which are greater than twice the size of surrounding waves, have been observed directly. But wave buoys have allowed scientists to document the ocean freaks, which strike fear into the heart of all seafarers. In some cases, there's nobody left to tell the story. Peter Van Dunn, a master mariner, told 9 News. Com.au, speaking about the certainty of the existence of rogue waves, and the shift from fable to fact. Van Dunn, a former captain of tankers and cargo ships, has encountered gigantic swells around the globe, from Cape Horn to the notorious Drake Passage near Antarctica. He said no one will likely ever know if the cruise ship Viking Polaris was hit by a rogue wave or just very big swell when a passenger was killed while returning to Argentina from a scenic journey to Antarctica. The American woman died after she was hit by panes of falling glass which were smashed in as the ship was swamped by an unusually large wave. Normally a ship will just ride through everything, Van Dunn said. The bow might disappear under a lot of water, but slowly it does come up. That's what you hope anyway, and it usually happens. Read more. Kiwi climber who lost leg recounts horror fall and road to recovery. The proliferation of glass windows spread around cruise ships makes the vessels more vulnerable to wave damage than hulking tankers and container vessels, he said. This glass can be pushed in by a massive wall of water, in the middle of raging seas. Van Dunn said it's challenging for sailors to differentiate between a rogue wave and just a very big swell. From the ship, the bridge is usually quite high above the water, so to accurately measure wave height is quite difficult. And it's usually happening in a storm, so you've got other things to worry about. Rogue waves are unexpected, so a captain will have little warning and no time to change course or react. Van Dunn was captaining a 300-meter-long, 300,000-ton tanker off the southeast coast of South Africa, a passage notorious for very big waves and troughs, when his vessel was smashed by an immense wave and began to take on water. We don't know whether it was a rogue wave or not, he said. That particular area is known for it. Rogue waves are very steep waves. From the ship's bridge, a captain can see the bow of a long tanker actually bend as it crests over colossal beasts of the ocean, Van Dunn said. But if it flexes too much the hull can crack. Read more. How a $40 Apple device can track your every move. The first rogue wave recorded, known as the Dropner wave, was measured in 1995 off the coast of Norway at 25.6 meters, with surrounding waves approximately 12 meters. That wave struck an oil drilling platform, and defied all previous scientific models. In 2020, a rogue wave 17.6 meters tall was recorded off the coast of Vancouver Island, breaking the record for proportionality at 3 times the size of surrounding waves. Scientists have also established that devastating rogue waves can sweep through the ocean, underneath the water's surface. Some researchers believe an Indonesia submarine which sunk in the Bali Lombok Strait last year may have been hit by a wave up to 100 meters high, traveling within the ocean. Internal rogue waves are cousins of surface waves. Their shapes differ, Dr. Adrian Onkevich, from Australian National University, said at the time. They move more slowly, at walking pace, and have much higher amplitudes, sometimes over 100 meters, he said. A 2020 study has predicted wave heights will increase because of climate change.